technology. I mean, yes.
Wouldn't that be the number one person who should be worried about it?
Yes.
If that person isn't worried about it, he's not being responsible. That's exactly the person who needs to be thinking about these things.
That's my point with Ray Kurzweil every time. Yeah. Aren't you concerned about this? Yeah, but it'll never happen. Can you make me feel a little better than just saying it will never happen? I guess that's why I keep asking. So, what can you do? In other words, this stuff is everywhere. How can you see that these brain-like developments out there can be stopped? I don't know. But what should AI be used for? What's its best value? I don't know. But there are some scary outcomes, and we should make sure the outcomes are good, not bad. And then the reporter says, or escape to Mars if there's no other option. How does he respond?
He punched him in the face.
Oh, I would love that. He responds, the AI will chase us there pretty quickly. That's a fascinating interview. That's a fascinating interview. And the way they are dismissing these people are going to be, they're going to, you want to talk about just imbeciles, people who are just going to be remembered as morons. These are the ones. Oh, and then the Wright brothers. And you're going to have 400 people on one of these things? Oh, okay, Mr. Farnsworth. And then they're going to be as big as a wall, huh? You're going to have a TV screen in Times Square. That's the way you're going to look, dude. I mean, it's crazy. Yeah. Stop dismissing everything we have. Or hang on. So then, Pat, you're gonna dial your phone when you sit on it. Yeah, dude. I'm gonna butt dial. It's part of the future. Not something I designed. It's part of the future. Maybe we should think about it.
I mean, you think about how far we've come and how fast, and it's lost on these people. I mean, I was just in the airport a couple of weeks ago, and I was looking at those, the places that they used to have for the phones, where they used to have a whole bank of phones.
Yeah.
Those have all been torn out and replaced with something else now. And
did you see when we remodeled? Did you see all the cabling? We had the cabling the size of my waist.
Yeah.
Okay, it's not small. Size of my waist, all this cabling. And we had, before we took everything out, we're like, can somebody trace these wires back? What are these wires all for? All for the old phone systems that were all in the walls. Mm-hmm. We just yanked all of that stuff out.
When was the last time any of us made a phone call on an office phone? I've never used the phone system here. I've never used it. People ask me for the office phone. I don't know what it is.
Yeah.
People
ask me for my home phone number.
I've never had a call in my office on that phone. You just don't use them anymore. And like pay phones and that kind of stuff, completely obsolete. Nobody saw that coming.
Our phone.
15, 20 years ago.
Oh.
You're going to have your phone in your pocket?
I mean, I was watching.
We don't even answer our phone. When our phone rings,
yeah, we don't.
Our kids don't even. Yeah. No. Our kids don't even respond to the phone. You never hear in my house, I'll get it, because I think it's like this mysterious. They're like, what is that? Is that?
Well, I have a home phone, and I think literally 3 people have the number. And at times I look at it and I'm like, why do I have this thing in my house? I pay for it every month. I don't use it for anything.
I don't even have your phone number. And
I don't have my phone number.
I've never called it because I knew you wouldn't answer it.
I don't have my phone number. I don't know who does have my phone number. That's why we never answer it. Because I don't know who has the phone number. Every time.
Is it really your phone number?
I don't know. It might be the neighbor's phone. I don't know. We have it.
The
we
landline
don't use it.
Is so worthless.
So worthless.
The only calls I get on there almost exclusively are calls I don't want.
Right.
From some telemarketer.
Right. Like your phone's going to ring. You're going to have a phone, and you won't even pick it up. Yeah.
Well, look how far, even in recent history. I mean, this week has been a lot of flashbacks to the OJ thing, which was, I think, yesterday was the 20th anniversary of that.
Yeah.
And they were talking about how things have changed over the years and how we all experienced that event together, and what people. It was the same night as Game 5, I think, of the NBA Finals, and they were talking about how people in Madison Square Garden were walking out of the hallways, leaving the game to watch it on television. Well, that wouldn't happen today.
No,
people would be sitting there on their phones. If the OJ chase happened today, most likely he would have been tweeting from the back of the Bronco.
Yeah.
Can you imagine how much of what a different story that would have been?
Yeah. And remember, the phone that he was using was one of those old, big, huge phones.
Did he have like one of the old?
I think it was. I mean, cell phones at those time, car phones at the time were not that. It wasn't.